Hey yo, I'm gonna be reacting to Mr. Love Queen Straws episode 9. And I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Alright, can't wait to see what the stuff she whips up in this one. Well, the only last time we saw Lacey and he was involved into some pretty deep shit when he seemingly killed Joseph, which I'm assuming he did. As Akira, I can't blame him considering his abilities. He definitely caused unintentional trouble if he's stuck around in the public. They're all evolved? Yeah, pretty much. They've all got evolver abilities. Same with her. I just hope that for her sake, those future memories start triggering a lot more often though. Because she's gonna need it. That definitely sounds ominous. Takes all the running around you can do to keep in the same place. The Red Queen hypothesis. Gotta admit, that is a pretty damn cool statement there, I ain't gonna lie. I just wonder what's gonna happen when the Queen does awaken. I wonder if by some chance you, Lucy and Victor, Gavin and Kira are gonna get major ultra power boosts. Because it seems like they might be heading towards that direction. Speaking of which, they haven't really shown off Kira that much. I mean, they've given Gavin his amount of cool screen time, getting him some cool fights. We've seen Victor do some cool things, save our main female protagonist's life multiple times. And Lucy's done his cool stuff too, but I'm kind of hoping that, for at least towards the finishing stretch, they can give Kiro just a teeny bit more spotlight, because I feel like the other three, they've gone their nice amounts of spotlight, but Kiro hasn't yet. I mean, I understand because I can't understand maybe the potential reason as to why he wouldn't have as much screen time. Maybe because his abilities of charming people doesn't really have massive amounts of utility, but hopefully the writers can whip up something. Not to say I dislike Hero, because I like him, I'm just saying he hasn't really moved the plot as much as, say, a Lucian or a Gavin or even a Victor. Alright, now it is back a man monochrome. Cute little title there. Well, hey, sometimes people can be a nice avenue for information, provided you can filter and figure out what's the proper information. Oh. Probably an evolver ability causing that to run amok. Can't be that. Huh. That's actually pretty damn useful there. I mean, that definitely sounds like the influence of an evolver, though. I just hope for her sake, though, that she's got more of a grasp of her own evolver abilities, because if she just goes in without any backup or without any weapons, she is pretty much at F-U-C-K-E-D. Jeez. Hopefully she reacts and actually gets out of the way instead of just... I mean, hey, it was nice that Victor was there to save her, but... I kind of feel like they're taking away some of the quick wit that they showed off from our main female protagonist just a few episodes ago, like when she was able to perceive that password that helped her and Kira escape, they showed her a lot of her emotional intelligence. I felt in this specific sequence, they kind of dropped the ball a little bit with her. I felt like it would have been better if she would have been able to jump out of the way and slightly fend for herself. And then when things get dire, then Victor can come in for the save. At least if you ask me personally. She shouldn't blame herself because all things considered, she should blame the people going after her abilities. Those are the fuckers that deserve blame. And that deserve to be in prison for multiple years with a lot, no, not years, decades with the keys locked and burned so that those fuckers can't come out. That'd be the optimal solution. Got a point. She's come through some pretty tough adversity. Yeah, I just love the way Lucien's is building her up. That is so fucking cute. Yeah, everything would have been lost. Yeah, but there's not much she could have done about it. Yeah, exactly. She hasn't really, yeah, exactly. She hasn't really done anything of her own free will that's bad. She's just trying her best to uncover the truth. If anything, that's something brave and praiseworthy, if you ask me. I think anyone that hangs out with her can figure out that, that she would go after the truth no matter what. Oh, fuck! She's saying, oh yeah, I'll be fine on my own, even though the billboard almost fell on her body when she could have literally ran away from it or dodged it. If I were if I were Lucien, I would have used that as a counter. I could be like, I don't know if you can necessarily take care of yourself. I'm just saying. But still, seeing her determination is pretty not dang nice, though. Aww. There's that cinnamon roll smile I've been missing. The thing is, what are they going to be able to do about it? Because if Involvers are involved, are they going to have the muscle to actually get rid of any Volver threats around that area? Because I'm assuming they're going to be guarding that pretty heavily. Huh. All right. And I actually like it. Those two actually doing investigative work in order to figure all that out. That's actually pretty dang glorious thing. Aww. Although for some reason this seems to have like a death flag kind of vibe though, because whenever a character gives something of importance to another character, that character usually lifts a death flag upon themselves. I mean, I hope nothing bad happens to Lucien though, but seems like the type of person to give it all up for the people that he loves. Dun, dun. Yo, Lucien looks pretty good in that outfit. No, seriously, I wonder, what is Victor doing? You know? But hey, at the very least, they have something to work with, even though it's less than optimal. Having at least some information is better than having absolutely nothing. Aw, that's adorable the way she slapped her own cheek like that. Oh. That's actually nice how she's getting more of those future visions. That's at least better than them just coming on occasions. Oh, isn't that adorable? uh, and I like how instantly tries to shield his body just in case. I actually love the body language from Lucian there. Oh, that's fucking cute. I mean, hey, if she gets an evolve her vision, might as well utilize it to its fullest. I mean, yeah, that's maybe I've been panicking, but it got the job done. Oh. I don't think she's gonna make that promise because our main female protagonist is someone who's not gonna want to see people in danger just for her own sake. She definitely is not that kind. She doesn't come from that kind of club. That's the thing that worries me about Lucy, though. The way he's clutching his heart. I wonder if he's got some kind of like underlying medical condition. I hope not, but doesn't seem. Hell yeah, progress. Huh. Hmm. Hey, at the very least, they finally figured it out. Good. I'm assuming going there is not gonna be the safe a walk in the park though. Yeah, but there's probably gonna be an evolver there because if it can transmit all that, it ain't gonna be just a walk in the park. Alright, good. At the very least, he's making her level headed right now. I actually like that there. Like, the moment she says that the kid's playing, I can't actually show up. That's actually pretty damn adorable there. Aww. I wonder why Swinley is I like that, though. I wonder if he's gonna either potentially sacrifice himself to protect her, or... let's hope he can keep that pinky promise. And also protect that beautiful smile, too. Oh, these fun wreckers. I think our main girl should have brought better shoes to run with, because those... Whoa, that is some cat-like reflexes there. Hey, he did say that he doesn't want to see her sacrifice herself anymore. I mean, not sacrifice herself, but, you know, put herself at risk anymore. Yo, it's pretty scenic there when you see the woods there in the background. If you ever drew that, at least the background, they deserve some raises, because that look good. Jeez. I mean, he's right. They're gonna put themselves in an incriminating position if they do anything crazy. What the? Okay, what did you expect? I mean, I guess since they're only trying to capture her alive, I guess she would make for some good bait. Still, though, I hope she at the very least has some plan B if things get crazy. Well, let's hope she has the durability of a rock. Yeesh. I mean, hey, at least she landed on some soft grass. Although, couldn't the Minnesota also jump and go after her that way? I mean, I would have probably done. I would have just been like jumping there to follow after her. Okay, that's definitely not looking good there. Oh snap! I'm assuming usually when characters' eyes go like that, they're about to do something badass. I wonder if Lucian's gonna whip out some stuff. This fucking punk. This dude just fucking. Alright, at least she's calling him out for that. What makes it fucked up though is they're trying to forcibly evolve people without even getting their consent. That's what makes these assholes absolutely despicable. Wait, it looks like he can actually copy abilities then if he was able to do it. Oh, damn. Okay, that guy said there's no way he's gonna survive sharks, ice spikes going inside of his body. Should he be talking that way? I mean, it looks like he's near death's door. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, this makes me wonder, does Lucian have two personalities? Because we saw this Ares at the end of the previous episode where he looked like he killed Jose. I always thought that Lucian's biggest priorities were with the main female protagonist, you know? So that's a shocker there. I mean, at this point, that's really what all the signs point towards. Oh, talk about mind fucking someone in like one of the worst possible ways. And talk about life just crashing down simultaneously at once. The thing is, not everything was a lie, but a good portion of it is. Yeah, that's only from their perspective, though. Dang. I mean, yeah, her life does have a lot of value towards. Yo, she's actually even drew blood on her. Oh my. Huh? Okay, what the hell's up with Lucian? Unless again he's got like two personalities, kind of like Jackal and Hyde. Yeah, Lucian might, but the thing is, though, we don't know what's the cost of Lucian having those evolver abilities. Maybe they might actually distort his personality. Did he just slice his own eye? Holy fuck, that is hardcore. The fuck? Okay, I'm assuming now the only thing left is Ares at that point, because when he mentioned the whole butterfly thing, I'm assuming Ares got rid of the Lucian portion of his personality. That's my only guess. Oh yeah, when is he gonna do anything? I haven't really shown much of the Black Swan later. I love his lyrics. I hope he keeps that same energy once things go south. Because I'm assuming things are going to go south for this evil foo. I want to see him keep the same energy if things start going south for him. I want to see that. Alright, this episode was actually pretty darn good. I loved it because, for one, you get a lot of plot progression. You get the stakes increased exponentially because now our main female protagonist, she can't just rely on anyone. Especially with the way that things ended off with Lucian. And then Ares seemingly taking complete control of Lucian. Doesn't look like things are going to end well. So I like how this is seemingly setting up for tragedy at the very least. It should make the last few sequences in the series engaging. And I even dig how they're making progress as to like figuring out what Black Swan's goals are. I like how finally the female character actually finally got that information firsthand. And I like how it finally revealed Lucian being a traitor too to our main female protagonist, because it was a long time coming. And to see her distressed like that was kind of sad. So I thought this episode hit off emotional beats pretty well. And I thought it had a lot of good character moments for Lucian, because now that we see his loyalties are with Black Swan, and it looks like Ares finally took control of him, that made for some nice dynamic character moments there. So, oh, so did. So I'm wondering, did Victor travel back in time? Oh man. Oh hey, I'm finally getting my. I'm finally getting what I wished for, Kira. Oh fuck. I don't want to see anything happen to Kira though. But hey, I'm finally getting what I wished for. More Kira moments. I'm like, yes, because out of all the characters introduced, don't get me wrong, I think all the four main male protagonists are cool, but Kira really needs some freaking spotlight, so I'm down for that. And as for other things I liked about this episode, though, aside from Lucian finally revealing himself a bit more, I actually like how in this episode it looks like the Black Swan leader is actually looking like he's actually gonna finally do something. So that's another thing reassuring about the final portions about the episode. And another thing I did like too, I actually like seeing more of Ares' savagery. I'm like, geez, just the way he eviscerates his opponents like that, it makes any situation he's on the screen really engaging to see. And as for the animation art, I thought it was pretty nice, with the noteworthy sequence being when they were warning and you saw all those trees in the background, they were so near realistically rendered. I thought that looked drop dead gorgeous. So, gotta give her credit for that. And other things I liked about this episode too, actually liked the voice performances. I thought the actress for the main female protagonist did a pretty damn good job when in the tearing up sequence. I thought that was pretty dang impressive. And I thought Lucy and Zachary did a pretty damn fine job too. And that's why I'd say if I were to rate this episode from a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I thought it was a solid 8 out of 10 episode. I dug most of it, and the only sequence I didn't really dig was when our main girl was just standing there about to have that billboard hit her, and then Victor saves her. That's like the only sequence where I'm like, come on, I was hoping she'd be more reactive. Thankfully, she was reactive in the rest of the episode, though. Like when she used herself as bait, or when she threatened to harm herself if she didn't get what she wanted. So sequences like that were good and reassuring. And that's why I thought this episode had way more pros than cons. And I'm definitely excited to see what episode 10 is going to provide. In saying that, though, my anime list only says it has 3 episodes left. I hope the writers can have enough time to actually resolve all the plot points, because it feels like there's a lot of elements that they might not be able to resolve at this, right? But you know what? I'll give Studio Map a benefit of a doubt, and I'm going to assume that they're going to do a good job, hopefully. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd like to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and have a great, safe, and fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.